How you guys doing? This is Isaac Eubank and Kua Jenny, and this is me and my favorite African. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Right now, I want to thank real quick Happy Thrift on Facebook and eBay. That's your home for vintage everything. So if you guys want vintage clothes, vintage gifts, knickknacks, whatever. Happy Thrift, Facebook, eBay. Hit it up right now. Also, I want to thank flirty30s.com, FLIRTYTHIRTYS.com. You guys join up. It's free. Join up. Start hitting up girls right now because they're waiting to talk to you as we speak. All right. Cool. What's going on, my brother? Let's get into it, man. How's your week been, bro?
What's up? What's going on? What's going on, world? It's your favorite African, Kua Jenty. I'm here. Nothing much. Same old day. Same thing.
Same thing.
Same day. Same thing, just different day.
Man, real quick, man. Before we get into anything else, I have to fucking to say it. I was reading on the internet today, and National Enquirer's coming out, and they're saying that your boy Prince, man, he died of the HIV, just like I said. The super AIDS got him. It got him.
What?
Yeah, they're saying Prince died of the super AIDS. That's the word on the fucking National Enquirer, at least.
Okay. One news outlet, and National Enquirer is not even a news outlet, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey,
so great. Till TMZ covers that, I'm not buying none of that shit.
I'm telling you, TMZ's gonna be next.
Yeah. Okay. Well, TMZ haven't touched it yet because you know why they haven't touched it. But listen to me. The reason why they haven't touched it yet. But listen to what I'm saying. The reason why they have not said nothing yet because, like, the people that work for the Sheriff's County office, they're still doing an autopsy on the body. And it's going to take 7 to 2 weeks to actually get the result of what actually killed fucking Prince.
I'm telling you, it was the hit.
So you can't. He
already knew. He knew he was going out. They were already pre-set up at his compound for everybody that showed up to mourn his death. All his fans, they had pre-made up gift boxes with his pictures, DVD sets of his music, and I think like a T-shirt in there. It was these gift boxes basically saying goodbye to all his fans. I mean,
yeah, I see that part, but I don't think it's what you think it is.
What else is it? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I'm not gonna speculate till after get the diagnosis from the legal.
If you know, this is
you're
what
going
I'm
by
saying.
what somebody tell you.
You can't go around getting that much booty and don't contract the super AIDS.
Okay, first, there's no such thing as super AIDS. So let's clarify that right quick.
When
you say super AIDS, everybody look at you like because you lose a lot of credibility when you say super AIDS. Okay, but like there's no such thing as super AIDS. So when you keep saying it, everybody like, okay, he doesn't know what he's talking about. So yeah, for the record, yes, if he did die of AIDS, it will be made public in a couple of weeks.
The super AIDS is what celebrities get because it's this super strain. Charlie Sheen's got it. Magic Johnson's got it. You know, only super talented individuals contract it.
Superstars they get. Okay, yeah, correct. So if he was that super, he'd still be alive right now.
Yeah, he caught it at the wrong time.
I'm not going to claim that on Prince. I'm not going to do that till I see the results. Till I see the forensics and all the autopsy and all that good stuff, then I'll make that conclusion. But for right now, I don't want to picture him in that light dying of that.
I mean, it's not even a bad light. Like I said, man, the man left on top of his game. You know, he sold millions of records, made millions of dollars, slept with millions of people. I mean, he ate, you know, every type of food you can eat, stepped foot in every continent. It's in this fucking, you know, on this planet.
Yeah, he lived a good life.
He lived a good life, man. So why is dying of the super AIDS a bad thing?
It's not good.
That's the way I'd want to go out. I'd want to go out with a super AIDS, and I'd want to be, yeah, man, if I could be rich like fucking Prince.
I hope Sophie's not listening to this right now.
Sophie, she's sitting right here. If I could be rich like Prince and have done everything that he's done, you know what I mean? I want to be rich enough to go out with a super AIDS and have everybody think it was the flu. That's what I'm saying.
Sophie's gonna move to New Zealand so fucking quick on your ass. She got like bloody wanker. I didn't sign up for this wanker shit.
I'm telling you, man, live life, go out with a bang. You know what I mean? Why? What are we playing around for? You only get to do this once, Koo. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't put him in that light. The dude, he was in a light. He's in a light.
Black people we scared of that stuff, so we don't want to picture nobody that we love having that. That's what it is.
No,
It's a little blackness in me.
Scared people are scared. I don't think it's a color thing, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's different. There's a different kind of scare. Trust me. Black people have a different kind of scare. We scared of fucking damn near everything.
Yeah, that's sad, man. Yeah, I am so glad that I didn't inherit that. You know what I mean? I just inherited the lips, the ass, and the dick. You know what I'm saying?
That man said the ass. That man said the ass. Like he really was happy about that. Like I got the ass though. Right?
You know what I'm saying? My ass has made me some money, boy. Let me tell you that. You know, when I used to model back in the day, man, on the runway, that was my moneymaker right there.
You should model?
Yeah, man, I was a model back in the day, man. My mom, in fact, she just gave me my portfolio from back when I was a kid. She spent $3,000 to put me through like modeling school and to get professional pictures made up, man. I mean, it was some shit, dude. I did it till I was 17 and I left to go to the military. Look at your boy, man.
You look like you got like eye makeup.
Dude, when you think you model, you wear makeup, idiot. What do you know what I'm saying?
You got eye makeup on?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember, man. I was 15.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Pretty sure I did.
You look like you the Janet Jackson via one of her dancers.
You look like you're jealous because I was good looking, man. I'm sorry, but you know I got pussy when I was coming up. My bad.
So you like a bootleg Drake if Drake had a bootleg cousin.
Bootleg Drake. Drake wish he looked as good as me. Shit. I wish. Big old
you have eye makeup up. That's
bubblehead Drake, man. Bubblehead Drake. These eyelashes are natural. I'm sorry, but
no, but on that picture, it looked like they put some makeup on you on that to enhance it.
They probably did, man. They probably did.
They probably did. I don't know. How you don't remember that?
I was young, man. You don't remember half the shit I ask you about either. I'm like,
you know what you remember?
Tell me about Lagos, Nigeria. I don't remember.
Hey, but I would remember, so I put some makeup on my fucking face. I would remember that shit.
This fucking guy.
That's a very significant moment in my life. I'm like, yeah, I remember when somebody put makeup
embarrassing. That's enhancing my good-looking features.
I didn't say it was embarrassing. I said it's a significant moment. I would remember somebody putting makeup on my face.
Yeah.
I used to play dress up when I was a kid. I did that. I wore women's dresses and shit.
I never did any of that. You know what I'm saying?
I did that. It'd be funny.
I actually modeled.
I remember that. I remember doing it.
No dresses going on me, brother. Sorry.
Well, I didn't put a dress, but I put my mama's shoes on. I was walking around and she'd go, hey, impersonate my mom. So I did that. I remember that because, again, I remember.
Oh, man.
It's a very significant moment. Not proud of it, America, by the way.
This guy is something else. Oh, yeah, man.
Kids were doing stupid shit when we were kids. We didn't know what we was doing.
Yeah. No, I did stupid shit as a kid too, man. I remember I was telling Sophie about this. My friend, his mom had a bunch of bandanas on the wall and all the different colors, but it was back in the 80s, and so she had a bunch of pastel colors and pinks and purples and yellows and shit, and oranges. And we had just watched Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo, and all that kind of stuff. And so I went and I put on all these bandanas on my head, around my neck, on my elbows, around my wrist. And me and my friend were walking down the street, and this gang was across the street, and they were in their black colors or whatever they were. And I remember them just laughing, bawling, just like laying on the ground, just laughing, cracking up, because these kids were just these two idiots walking down the street thinking they were, you know, tough in their pastel fucking colors. Oh man, that was fun, man. Yeah, man, we used to do stupid shit like that all the time. I miss being a kid. I think our kids are missing out on something because they have the internet and they're stuck in their rooms. Back in the day, you know, I had my bike and I would just ride. That was my freedom, you know, and I would, you know, I would ride to a apartment complex, you know, in the next neighborhood or something and fuck with some kids I never even met before, you know, and shit like that, you know, and they'd show me, like, I remember one time we went under, there was a crawl space in these apartments, and they had a porno that was in, you know, that was in there, some pornos or something hid away in there. That was our life experience back then. We didn't have YouPorn. We couldn't pull YouPorn up on our Xboxes, you know. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's the internet, man. That changed a lot of stuff.
It does. It does.
Even further than that, though. I think further than that. I was watching something on Netflix called it's a good documentary called the '60s and the '70s.
Uh-huh.
It was talking about how TV has evolved over time,
Mm-hmm.
and I think TV just changed the whole fabric of American culture, man. Especially when color TV dropped, when they started showing color TV. Back then, it was like a major thing. If you had a color TV in your home, you was the shit.
Yeah.
So even back then, technology was evolving and I think that as technology was evolving, the American fabric as a family was dissolving because the TV started teaching us stuff that we didn't know. Because when the TV started showing news and broadcasting live news, people start seeing the real world through TV. So it scared our subconscious. Now kids don't want to go outside because we made them think that the world is fucked up now. Because we watching shit that they watch, or they see what we watch, and we go, oh no, my kid ain't going outside. It's the stuff that we watch. It's changed the whole fabric of people's thought process. So yes, TV is one of the reasons why the American fabric of a home is destroyed.
You can also argue the fact, though, that because these things are happening and they're showing it on TV, that things are changing. I mean, that's only when you're talking
Is
about
it
stuff
really
like,
changing, or is it getting a
well,
little bit more scarier?
when you're talking about like the news. So say like just last week, right down the street from my house. I mean, literally, I can see these people's house. The 16-year-old girl shot and killed her brother. Okay, this
Right, so
just
you
happened.
post that.
Yeah, it just happened just last week. And my point is that this shit happens, right? And I found out on the internet. I found out, through the
Right, we're getting
information
exposed to a whole
web,
bunch of
right?
shit.
And I'm not saying I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have known, but you wouldn't have known if I wouldn't have posted it. You know what I'm saying? So the information is out there. It did happen. It's not like it didn't happen, but it didn't change you because it happened. It didn't break down your fabric of your family, values and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It happened, and now you know about it. So you keeping your kids in the house may protect them. I don't agree. I
Yeah,
don't
you keep it
agree.
around, but at the same time, you're robbing them of childhood, like you just said. Like I told my son one time to go play outside. He looked at me like I was crazy.
Yeah, in
He
the
doesn't know
sense
what that
that
is.
like, hey, there's better things than just playing video games. But
Right,
like,
because we created indoor stuff to keep the video games. All that came from, say, you know what? We don't have to be outside no more. We could focus on being inside, interacting, and now they just interact with themselves. They don't even need you no more for the TV. They can stay there and watch TV all day. They don't need you because they have date shows, date channels, their
mhm.
topics. They have video games that's gonna cater to them. So everything is through the TV box. It might not be watching shows, but now there's video games. They got all this stuff that you can watch through that TV to keep them occupied about a whole bunch of stuff. And I used to freak out. It's what my dad always said to me. TV is a brainwasher. It brainwashes you. It's called TV. It means to program. That's what TV is, to program your thought process. So as we watching it, and don't get me wrong, TV's great. It has its cons and it has its pros, but I think the cons are more than the pros because now your thought process is going, oh snap, you subconsciously are worried now because we're exposed to so many stuff, man. We know if somebody gets shot in Syria right now, we have a breaking news in 30 seconds on TV going, some people just got killed in Syria. We
That's a
get
good
that
thing.
right there.
I think that's a good thing. We need that information. That information opens our eyes. So now we know. See, before the American public, they didn't know. All we care about over here in America is eating cheeseburgers and getting wheels for our rides. Like we don't care about fucking anything else because we didn't know. But now we know. Oh shit, there's people getting shot in Syria and blown the fuck up, and there's kids and babies that are dying because they don't have a home anymore, and countries aren't letting them in their borders, and they have nowhere to go, and they're dying due to exposure. I mean, this is all real shit, and it should be addressed. It should be helped. It shouldn't be like, oh, I don't need my kids to know about that, because why
They do
shouldn't
know
they
about it.
know about it?
They do know about it.
I know
And
they
it's
do.
it.
I think it's a good thing. That's what I'm saying. I think it's a good thing. You're saying it's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing.
Sometimes you gotta let kids be kids. And there's a problem. Kids don't be kids though. They don't even know what they are. They know more stuff about you than we know.
Yeah, but
That's crazy.
think about our forefathers, think about our grandfathers and stuff like that. Kids back in their day, they were working at 12 and 13 years old. They were getting married at 14. So like, when did they have time to be kids? You know what I'm saying? And they were supposedly the greatest generation, of all time. So how does that hold weight?
I just feel like after a certain age, a kid, or before a certain age, you got to let the kid see the good side, because when you see shit like chaos and all that shit, you teaching you. Not saying that you are. I'm just speaking in general. If kids are just watching all real life reality shows, or they constantly watching the news, you creating a fucking psychopath, okay? Because all he knows is fucking pain and misery.
I get that.
Because the kid's brain is fragile. It's like it's still a process. He has to see some good, because when he gets older, all he's gonna know is pain. And you try to figure out, why is my kid fucking shooting up schools and shit? Because he sees somebody shit. He thinks that's the only way to solve problems sometimes.
Yeah, 100%. A lot of parents will misuse the TV. That's why I have the jokes about like leaving my kids at home alone with the Xbox and stuff like that, because a lot of parents do that. They'll leave them home alone and just let the TV kind of raise them. And there should be some kind of interaction and knowing what your kids are watching.
I feel bad for the Jehovah's Witness. I feel bad for the kids that are Jehovah's Witness, because you growing up, you having like miserable kids, because they don't celebrate their birthdays, they don't celebrate no holidays, they don't eat no cake, they can't even interact with nobody during that time, because their religion tells them they're not supposed to do that shit.
Yeah, that's
crazy. You're raising fucking Hitler, man. You're raising killers, man. Crazy. Those are the ones that shoots us up, man. Them kind of kids. Because they don't see the good in people. All they see is, what their religion tells them. Like, no, that's bullshit, dude. You gotta enjoy birthdays. You gotta enjoy holidays. I mean, I sound like an old man right now, but it's true, man. You gotta let kids be kids.
You gotta have some fun.
Enjoy.
You know what I used to enjoy when I was a kid, man, was music like Jodeci and Belle Biv DeVoe, man. You remember how easy it was to get some pussy back in the day, because you just walk up to a girl and just start singing "End of the Road" or I've been watching you. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. They were done. Nowadays, you can't do that. This hip hop is R&B and stuff is not the same. It's all synthesized. I can't auto tune myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just crazy nowadays, man. And they have like Tinder and what's the other one they have? Is it Tinder? Is that the one that people swipe with?
Tinder, yeah. Tinder, yeah.
I don't even know how that works. How does that work?
Allegedly. Tinder.
Okay.
You swipe it, Tinder.
So you swipe right, and then what? You just text like DTF, and they
you swipe left if you hate it, swipe right if you like it, and if you like something, the lady gets a notification like, hey, somebody just liked my picture, then she can message you. You can't message her. She have to get the notification. If she sees that she likes what she sees, then she messages you, say, hey, how you doing? But it's all in her term.
Now, is it casual, or is it straight up like, hey, DTF? Are you DTF?
I mean, if you want to, I mean, it's a numbers game. If you send, what was that?
That's my little puppy, man.
What's that noise? It's like, what? Like the dog's like this. I object. But no, seriously though, it's a numbers game. So if you send 100 women DTF, maybe 10 of that DTF want to be like, hey, what's up?
Yeah,
Out of that 10, you might have sex with one that night. You never know. It's a numbers game. So most guys, that's what they do. They just send out a max text of they dick picture and see what happens. Yeah, they send a little dick picture and to see what happens. It's like, hey, so it's a numbers game. I don't know because it's stupid.
I haven't had a need for it because I haven't.
Because you got a girlfriend, yeah.
Exactly. But I just think it's crazy because it's taking the fun. It's taking the fun out of it. Like back in the day,
internet.
we were called players for a reason, because it was all about the game, and that shit was fun. You enjoyed playing.
The human contact and all that stuff. Yeah.
100%. And like the girls, the better you played the game, the more you scored. I mean, I loved it, man. It was awesome.
Nowadays, you talk to a hot chick, she looks at you like you crazy. Like, what are you talking to me for? I got Tinder. Go friend me on Facebook. Get to know me online before you talk to me.
That's crazy. What happened?
A chick told one of my partner. He said that he's trying to holler at her. She goes, "Oh, okay. Are you Instagram?" He goes, yeah. How many followers you got? He goes, I got this much followers. He goes, well, I got a lot of followers. Talk to me when you get this amount of followers. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
We get to that age of it's not what you could do, it's how much benefits I can get from dating you. Everybody now is like a little celebrity.
That's
Everybody.
insane.
We're so jaded.
I'm
We're
so
so
happy.
jaded in
I'm so happy
society.
I had a girlfriend. I've got a girlfriend right now, man.
And
For
she's
real.
from New Zealand, so they don't have computers where she's from, I think.
You're crazy, man. They do got computers and the internet. You're stupid. But oh man. But no, for real though. I'll tell you what. Having a foreign girlfriend is almost a must nowadays because these American girls are fucking crazy, man.
You
They're
think
just,
so?
yeah, man. I don't think because they just don't. I don't. Maybe it's a Texas thing
Maybe it's a Texas thing.
or something, man. But it's just weird. They're on a different level out here, man. They're it's I don't know what it is, man. They like hanging out in the bars a little too much for me.
Yeah, they're more alcoholics here.
And the Tinder thing, like you said, the whole changing of this whole way we do things. I'm not down with that, man. I had to go get.
So you're not down with a change of guard, the whole guard movement, and just.
Nah, man. If I didn't have a girlfriend right now, I'd probably be paying for pussy, man. Straight up.
You're probably gonna be broke at the same time. You're gonna be broke. Rob Mungo has a great joke about that. I hate to bring it up, but it just popped in my head when you said it. Rob Mungo was like, he's saying that his joke is like, hey man, I'm happy that all the gay people got married. I'm glad I voted for you guys. Thank God you guys got married. But now, can we make prostitution legal? God damn it, I've been fighting for prostitution to be legal forever, and nobody wants to make prostitution legal. Okay, I needed to get this legal because you know why? Because I'm losing money. I spend like $8,000 a month on prostitutes alone, so I need to get this legal so I can have enjoyed my prostitute.
That's hilarious, man.
Oh
that's
my God,
so funny.
So funny.
Yeah, no, that's funny, but it also is a really good point, man. If they legalized prostitution, it would do a lot of good, man. It would it'd kill the whole pimping game. It would save a lot of girls' lives, man, because it would bring it up on the the commercial scene. You start seeing like brothels and stuff like that pop up,
or there's probably gonna be a lot of divorce too. The divorce rate might go up even more.
It'd be regulated. I think the divorce rate would go down because.
Why?
Because now, just like weed, being legal, if you lived in Colorado or LA or whatever, you could just go down to the corner store and hook up. The same with pussy. If it's legal, you just go down to the corner store and hook up, basically.
Yeah, good luck with the feminist movement trying to get that passed. The feminist movement would not go for that shit. They would lose their shit.
If the feminists,
they will lose their shit.
I don't know if the feminists are down with it or not, man, but
I'm more sure they're down. I'm more sure they're not down with it. I'm pretty sure that women. I'm pretty sure they're not down with that.
Let me ask Google real quick, aka Sophie. Are the feminists down with prostitution, Sophie? They probably are, right? That's it. Yeah, they're legalizing it. Absolutely, they're down with it because
no, they're not.
They are because it empowers women. It saves lives. It puts them in charge. It's taking
what do you mean? Sounds like they hated porn stars. They boycott porno. What are you talking about? They thought porno was bad.
Because porno is objectifying. Is objectifying. So
they're getting paid.
Women are getting paid a small portion of the money in a porno. It's like I could start a porn company right now. If I'm the producer, I'm making the lion's share of what's being made. The difference between that and prostitution is now the women are going to be making the lion's share. You see what I'm saying? Because now, if prostitution is legal, right? Say I'm a woman and prostitution is legal, I could legally set up a page and have you follow me and like me and have, just like you said, have all these Instagram followers and be like, look, you can come over and fuck me. It's just going to cost you $300. You know what I mean? And that's just perfectly legal. And then boom, I'm in business. That's huge. That's huge. Because think about how many women that are out there doing it right now that can't do nothing else. But they're stuck because they're under some pimp's fucking control. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. But
I'm gonna tell you why it's not gonna be legal. Why it's not gonna be legal ever? Because for one, again, it will destroy marriages. Because the reason why guys get divorces anyways when they go to get prostituted and get busted, and the wife finds out.
Exactly, and that's not gonna happen.
If it's legal, the dude's gonna do it. The reason why, again, I'm so telling you, the reason why their wife find out because they got busted. But again, if it's legal, now they have every incentive to do this because they have to worry about the legal ratification of their prostitution. They can fuck whoever they want to because guess what? It's legal now, so they don't have to go back to their wife no more. It was a thing. If you take away, it's not even fucking a prostitution. It's a thing about getting caught. That's what turns people on. So if you say, hey, don't do this shit, it's like a kid. If you tell a kid not to do it, guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna do it, or they're gonna do it. That's what it is. That's the thrill of going in the middle of the night in a little shitty ass alleyway to find a prostitute and have sex with her because you know you might get caught and your wife hates it. So if you make it legal, guess what's gonna happen? Every married man's gonna be like, fuck yeah, why am I even getting married for? I'm just gonna pay for pussy for the rest of my life now. So it's gonna destroy marriage as the fabric of marriage. It's not even about the legalness.
Who gives a fuck if it destroys the fabric of marriage? What? Who cares? Who cares? Who says that we have to be married?
I feel like a civil rights activist today.
Who says that we have to be married? That's so antiquated. That way of thinking. Like, why, as a human species, do we need to be married?
I don't fucking know.
Exactly. There's no point. There's no need. You know what I mean? You don't.
Well, I mean, because the Bible says to reproduce.
In the Bible, what are you talking about? In the Bible, who fucking cares about what the Bible says?
I do. I'm black. We like Bibles. Black people like Bibles.
You can't generalize yourself because you're black. I know plenty of black people that don't give a fuck about the Bible.
But majority of us do like the Bible. I can say that for sure.
I don't know, man. Look.
Yeah. Black people are very religious. We're very religious people. You can't get that. You can't. It's one thing we are very religious because you know why we're very religious? Because we were oppressed. We was oppressed. So we had to find something to make us feel good about ourselves. And religion helped us.
When were you oppressed?
Not saying it was good, but it helped people get over the oppression.
All right.
Not me. I'm just speaking in general, like over the slavery and all that shit. So it's just generation.
And
in Africa, yes, we went
on your own.
Yeah, but I'm saying I understand it because again, coming from Nigeria, we was oppressed by the white people too.
Yeah.
We just never got slaved. We never got slaved. We fought the motherfuckers, but you know what they did? We just said, you know what? You take your white ass out of here, but leave your religion, and that's what happened in Nigeria. We're Muslims and Christians. So if you go to Nigeria, there's predominantly Muslims and predominantly Christians. Yeah. So yes, we are very religious. So every African country is pretty much religious. It's just what it is. We found something that made sense. We just didn't want the other extra bullshit that come with it.
A lot of good that did. You know what I'm saying? Because I just think it's just causing more problems over there. It's not helping nobody out right now.
But I kind of see why while Christianity helped. I'm not a Muslim, so I can't speak for Muslim. But when Christianity came to my country, we prayed to just in general, we just wanted to believe in something. So when the Christianity people came to my country, we had you could have as many God as you want. You pray to the sun god, the water god, the blah 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 god, the golden god, and golden god, and this god, and the ground god, and the tree god. We had all of that. Like the Native Americans had their own gods. Like we had the same exact thing. But what the white people did was in Africa was like, you know what? Hey, I like your energy. I like your enthusiasm for spiritual stuff. How about we channel this energy to one being, one God, and see what happens? And that's how they sold the Nigerians on Christianity.
Yeah. But you realize that it wasn't about just seeing what would happen. It was about controlling the Nigerian people.
Obviously, yeah, that's what I told you. They like the religion part. They like that part, but the bureaucracy and the controlling part and the oppression part, they say take that shit with you. We don't want that.
So why would
just give us your white God and we fine with that?
Yeah, why would you want to adopt? Why would you want to adopt that though? Like, I mean, it's obvious. If it's an obvious thing that you know is set up to control you, why would you want to adopt that? Why wouldn't you reject that?
Because we believe in a higher power anyway, no matter what.
So you might as well just go with what the white man says because he knows better than us.
That's not what happened. I'm just saying,
what you're saying.
They saw. Hey, you got this God, you got that God, you got this God. How about you just channel all that one energy to just one being? And that's what they did. Basically, it's a good sales tactic, if you ask me. Because there's so much people you got to pray to.
I think it's so
energy. Why don't you smoke just one?
Yeah, I think it's horrible, man. I think it's a huge waste of time, you know. Like, because we'll just say it, and then we won't have to keep talking about it. But this is my thing, man. The Bible, in order for the Bible to even survive, it had to be rewritten, in order for the Romans to accept it and allow it to even stay in existence. They were burning and getting rid of, wiping everything out that didn't go with what they were saying. So you already know that it's just a bunch of nonsense. Plus, on top of that, they're 1,000-year-old stories that that cavemen are telling each other around fucking campfires. So how in the hell, by the time it got written, these are already 1,000-year-old stories by the time the Bible got written. So how are you going to be able to trust? You can't even trust nowadays with the internet and the information age, sending shit back and forth. You can't even trust if I send you a message and you send somebody else a message, and send them another, it's going to get all jumbled and fucked up. Nowadays, and I can send you the original text, and I guarantee you it'll still get jumbled up. So how are you going to think 1,000 years ago people are sitting around campfires telling stories and getting translated and then being made into a book and then having to get rewritten again to survive? How are you going to follow that? That's just a book of fairy tales and nonsense. That's nothing.
We're black. That's all I can say.
Oh man. Oh man.
I can't tell you anything but that. That's all I can tell you. I mean,
my heart. Breaks
gotta believe it. You gotta believe in something, man.
Yeah, we should believe in ourselves, and we should, and in my opinion, we should look, towards evolution, like evolving as a species.
I love how when you went like this, you look like you're looking up to the sky, like, yeah, I believe in.
Yeah, man. Let's do this whole Star Trek thing. Let's go up there into space. What are we doing down here?
So you believe in the Big Bang Theory? Do you believe in that?
No, I don't.
So how do you think we just came about?
I don't know. I'm so ignorant and so stupid. I couldn't presume to even know.
So, well, if you're so passionate about non-religion, you should actually do research on that and see
it's all inconclusive. Like these scientists. You'll even have Neil deGrasse Tyson talking about the Big Bang Theory and explaining and talking so convincingly on how this is how things began and da. And then just like a couple months ago, they came out on these science things that I follow, saying that the Big Bang Theory, it actually is not how things happened. So it's like, who do you believe? Shit's always changing. We're not at that point yet to know. We just found like a new moon last week. Like we're finding all this new stuff that was right in front of our face every day. So I can't presume to know how it started. And I'm not going to even be that arrogant to even say or even try and follow anybody that says they know. I'm just going to do my thing, be a good person, and enjoy and experience this planet that we have been given. If somebody did give us this gift, I'm going to experience it. I'm going to travel. I'm going to see as much as I can, and I'm going to try and give my kids as much information as I can, so that way when I pass on, they will have enough information and to pass on themselves. Like I don't want to be I don't want this to be some kind of feudal existence where I live in one spot my whole life and do one thing and just believe one certain way. So I got to question things. I got to figure things out and see them and taste them.
You said someone gave you this world, you said?
No, I said if someone did. I said if someone did give us this, I don't oppose the idea of a creator or whatever.
So I don't know. So you believe in the higher power?
I don't know what's out there. I don't know who did what or what's going on. We could be in a petri dish right now, living on a cell. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, man.
That's what I'm telling you. They got to be some source. They got to be a source of all this stuff. They just can't come out of nowhere.
But I'm too but I'm too ignorant, and I'm too ignorant. And things change too much on a daily basis for me to even say that I would follow anything. That's that you can't. There's no way in hell.
Well, it's not. It's something you just can't explain. You just know it's there. I just know it's there. I can't explain to you because obviously you have to die and come back and tell you if there's a God or not. I don't know, but I could feel it. I know there's something. I know this God exists. I know that because I see it through people.
Yeah, I know, but like you have the Bible, the Quran. I think it's like the Torah. There's like 3 different major books and they're all telling like literally the same exact fucking story. It's just, you know, different languages. So how are you going to say one's right or the other's right? You can't. You just really can't, man, at this point. And with the way things are changing on a daily basis, you just can't. You can say, yeah, man, I feel like there's something created us. I feel like there's something higher, you know, something more powerful than me.
Oh, it's not a shadow of doubt.
But
there's something
I can't.
You just can't come out of nowhere.
I'm not gonna.
It's kind of like they say. It's kind of saying what comes first, the chicken or the egg. That's kind of that argument right there.
But it's not. It's like because you're dedicating your life.
What comes first? Actually, what comes first?
You don't know. So you just what you do is you live life trying to figure it out or just experiencing what you have. I mean, because think about this, man. If you're focusing on just living your life as a Christian and doing what the Bible says to do, which I was raised as a Christian. I was raised in church, prophesied over to be some great holy man, and that's not happening. I'm sorry.
Now you got a podcast. Boom. Look at that.
but I'm not preaching the Holy Bible. You know? I'm just saying that you know I do know that the way that I do know what it says, and you can't. I lost my point because we were just laughing, being stupid. But man, I'm just saying the point is
like, you prophet. That's funny.
Yeah, you can't sit there and base your life. That's what I was saying is like, you know, if you focused on just being a Christian and living your life like what the Bible says to do, you're losing a lot of focus on other things, you know, and it takes away from your life experience, man. If you put yourself into a box, you know, you're blocking yourself off from so much. You know, you got to be able to live outside that box and to experience life and to taste things. You know, be like Prince, man. You know, catch the super AIDS, my friend. Catch the fucking super AIDS. He throws up a cross. This fucking guy, man.
I throw the ass. No, sir.
Oh man, you could only be so lucky. Could you imagine how bad that bitch was that fucking gave Prince and fucking Charlie Sheen the super AIDS? Jesus Christ, man, she must have been like Vivica A. Fox, Kim Kardashian, and fucking you know I don't know. Give me one more, man. Pamela Anderson, all in one or something. Where did you go, Koo? Oh, there you are. No, every time I click on you, you disappear, man. So, can you hear me? Koo's gone, guys. I think he froze up.
Can you hear me?
Barely.
Can you hear me?
I can barely hear you.
Barely hear me?
Yeah. You're coming in and out.
You must. You hit something because I'm
38. Anyways, we'll check it out, man. I'm gonna go ahead and barely, man, but I'm gonna go ahead and close it out anyway. You guys, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to me and my favorite African, me and my boy Koo. You know, we love doing this for you. You know, keep watching us, keep telling everybody about us, share us, like us, retweet us, do what you got to do, help us get the word out. Hey, Koo, you want to say anything before I say peace?
Hey, man, I got a show in San Antonio. Mars Pizza Bar is going down San Antonio Saturday, and I got a show in Lake Jackson tomorrow night at Beef O'Brady. Your favorite African is going out of town Friday and Saturday, so come check me out. And got a show next week during Comedy Showcase, May 8th, Sunday, Mother's Day. So come mess with your boy, man. $5 off if you're a mother. But yeah, May 8th, Mother's Day, your favorite African. And yes, Prince don't have super AIDS, by the way.
Peace.